Good evening, everybody, on this wonderful Tuesday evening. And I thought it was, so I found out that there is another event going on, and the Rising event is happening for the anniversary of the game. So I thought it was the perfect time to do it now and get it all on film. I think it'd be a great time. This will be the seventh one I've done now since the game has come out. I think I missed the first one. But yeah, let's see what the Wandering Minstrel has to say. Ah, if it isn't my dear adventurer friend, pleased as I am to see you again. Have you perchance to come join me in remembering the calamity? I wish I would have been there for the calamity. If you have a moment, there's a favor I would ask of you. Will you not hear me out? In part due to the promotional efforts during the recent Moonfire Fair events, people are seeking to take up adventuring. Not all are yet wise in their ways of the world, however, I fear they might fall prey to less principled types in Udall. If one such as you were to help them in their way, I feel more at ease. What say you? Will you not take a fledgling adventurer under your wing? Oh, really? I am truly grateful. Now, I believe a carriage is due to arrive shortly. If you go and wait at the gate of Null, chances a soul will wander in who has just embarked upon a path of adventure. Pray greet them and offer your help. Worry not. You'll have no trouble identifying them. You need not look. You need but not look for someone absorbed in their surroundings. It will feel like a glimpsing of the past, right to the part where you're greeted as by a helpful stranger. Well, this is going to be fancy. If I could have fucking read that any worse. Every year just always makes me happy. They did Dalamud one year, kind of like 1.0, but going to greet someone, huh? How's everybody doing, by the way? Is your day good? Was it amazing? I said it could be a glimpse of the past, too, so... Adventurer, over here. Which one should I pick? Is this your first trip to Udall? Welcome to Udall, or adventure over here? I'll go with the second one. Is this your first trip? Who are you? Uh-oh. An experienced adventurer, you say? And you want to help me on my way? Well, I could certainly use some guidance. I've never been anywhere near as busy as Udall before. My name is Nagi Jakya, or just Nagi. Will do. And as rightly guessed, I'm an inspiring adventurer. That's why I left my village and came here. So I understand that you first need to register at the Adventurers Guild. Do you know where that is? Yeah, up your butt and around the corner. Isn't that what everyone says? No, that's what they said when we were kids. No one says that now. Just through that door, is it? Thank you. I'll head there at once. Nagi rushes off before you can offer any further explanation. Perhaps you should follow him to the quicksand. Or maybe I just want to go fuck off somewhere. How about that, hmm? Into the quicksand. There's Nagi. In and out. In and out. Come on, Nagi, you can do it. Oh, it's you again. To be honest, I'm quite nervous. It's heartening to have you here too. I mean, I guess it was like that when I first started, but it was more like all I could do was fucking move. And I had the controller, but it was set on mouse and keyboard setting at the beginning, and I didn't know how to change it back. So I was constantly, when I would move backwards, it was like the legacy, not the legacy version, but I would you strut backwards like you're playing mouse and keyboard, and yeah, that's how my beginning went. I wish it would have been more like this. This seems more like triumphant. Why, hello there. What can I do for you today? The lad's here to register, is he? Yes, madame. I wish to join the Adventurers Guild. My name is Naga Jaha, and I'm 16 years old. Practically a grown man. Practically full grown. Hee. Aren't we a lively one? Momodi's the name, and you want to be an adventurer? You've come to the right woman. There's nothing to do, really. You just need to write your name in the register. Come. Like the cum-cums in the circus tower? Or the circus of tower? In the circus of tower? With that, you're officially a member of the Adventurers Guild. If you ever need a bit of advice about one thing or another, pay me a visit. Just don't go bothering me every time you stubbing your bloody toe, alright? Of course, I do enjoy hearing the tell a gentleman's woes and a woman folk from time to time. Now then, normally I offer you a grand tour, but in light of present company, I reckon you ought to have him in front of him. That means me. He's a re-owned adventurer after all, a bleeding champion of Eorzea, and could do far worse and get his advice. That is true on that. To begin, I hope you could recommend a guild here in Udall for Nagi to join. If it's too noisy in here, there are benches outside where you can have a nice little chat. She's basically saying, go sit on the fucking bench. You ain't talking in here. Bitch, I got shit to do is what she's saying. And it's fucking raining. Like, are you serious? Oh, there's a bench outside. And then we're fucking... Wow. Thanks, fucking Momodo. Momodo. Whatever it is. We're gonna have our chat out here in the rain. Thanks. Following event cannot be skipped. You may wish to cancel any pending duty finder registrations. Alright. Let's do it. This will be fun. I'm all ears, Leonardo. Adventuring can be dangerous. What attracted you to it? Why did you want to become an adventurer? A merchant who was in the carriage with me, a Bree something, asked me much the same thing. At the time, I couldn't give a proper answer. I had a reason for leaving home, but of course, I couldn't express it in words. But having now set foot in Udall, it's become clear in my mind. I wanted to know what lay beyond the horizon, wanted to see with my own eyes, and admits it. You've been to many places, right? You like it then, traveling, that is. Traveling is nice, but I prefer to put my roots down somewhere. That's what I picked. Truly. That's a little unexpected, and yet perhaps when you've seen the world and know where there's a perfect place for us, one would like to call home. But inexperienced as I am, I don't know if I could live a life on the road. Is there a guild that would equip me with the skills I need? I see. A place where I can learn how to protect myself and others. If I recall correctly, you'd always wanted the Pugilist and the Thaumaturge guilds. Of those two, I'd choose Pugilist. I've always enjoyed righteous exercise, and I'm rigorous. And I'm quite confident in my physical abilities. Yes, I believe the guild is for me. I will go and join it once. And I am so sorry. I guess this will help my reading skills too. A little bit out of touch here. I can show you the guilds if you'd like. No. Thanks for your concern, but I should be fine. If you still have time, we could meet again afterwards. There are a few things I'd like to ask you about. Great. I'll look for you here when I'm done. See ya. You were my best pupil. And now I'm sitting in the rain. You wait a good while, but there's no sign of Nagi. Perhaps you should go look for him in the Pugilist Guild. He ditched. He ditched me. Let's go find him. I can't believe he did this. Hope he's not in danger. If he's in danger, that's one thing. But he's in here with some bitch. That was of most impressive display, young one. Watching you, I'm reminded of myself in my youth. Swift, strong, and handsome. Not to say I'm not the things anymore, of course. You're so kind, Master Hammond, and I'm sure you still are all those things and more. But look at him just being a nice cherry. Now, Nagi, take care and don't flatter the old man so much. His neck could bear and his head getting any larger. Oh, Leonardo, I'm glad to say that pugilism agrees with me. Pugilism. That's interesting. Thanks for your recommendation. Does that mean that I have warriorism? Yeah, I like that. My thanks to your recommendation. Well, now, Leonardo, I think that you're the one that sent Nagi to us. The lad possesses a rare talent, and I look forward to watching him grow in our art. Our art. Right then, my boy, remember today's lesson well, and keep your training next time. We shall try something a little harder. I'm sorry for keeping you waiting. So engrossed was in my combinations, I lost track of time. Oh, I should mention something. As I was training, a particular minstrel approached me and said that if I'm resolved to walk in the adventurous path, I should seek him out for a task. Moreover, he asked that you will accompany me if you're willing. He apparently waiting for me at the Ruby Road Exchange. Well, okay then. Not gonna run away from me this time, are you? Okay. Oh, it's right there, so. It's always heartwarming at the end of these. It's always worth it to get through it. My friend, you've done a splendid job as a guide. I was right to entrust the task to you. What? Do you mean to say Leonardo approached me at your behest? He did, I must confess. You see, for my next composition I seek to capture the essence of the times. While any number of subjects would be worthwhile, of greatest interest to me is the recent rise in the ranks of adventurers. In this, bringing different generations of adventurers together, I had hoped for inspiration to strike, and I am pleased to say that it has. Drawing upon your experience walking your path, you have helped Nagi to begin walking his. A reminder that the present owes its existence to the past, and indeed it does. That is to say, the present and the past are deeply entwined. If we would capture the former, we cannot well disregard the latter. And it brings me to my next request. I ask to you find an object with a connection to the calamity, the event which gave rise to the realm's rebirth, and present it to me and with its tale. Well, now that sounds like that is unlike a treasure hunt, but it'd be my very first task as an adventurer. What do you say, Leonardo? Shall we do it? Excellent. When you have your items, pray seek me out at the Ruby Road Exchange. I eagerly look forward to seeing what you are doing, what you bring. Jesus. There are many vendors at the Sapphire Avenue Exchange, right? Chances they'll have something, so let's begin our search. Let's begin our search there. Alright, well, we have to go look for something that's related to the Calamity in 1.0. This is definitely different than what they've done. I mean, the last few years were something special. Especially when they did like the reenactment of Dalamud or whatever, but this is way more interactive than just giving us a cutscene. There's Nagi. Come on, let's begin looking around. He is now accompanying you. Keep him in your side in order to proceed the quest objectives. You can leave. Okay. Conversation points along into the glowing areas to speak with your quest companions to initiate these bonus conversations. Okay. That's... Okay. This part's there, so... Welcome, what is it you're after? Objects with a connection to the Calamity, you say? Why, I have just the thing. An amethyst ring from Ishgard, steeped in the sentimental value. 5 years ago, on the eve of the Battle of Cartano, a young temple knight set out from his homeland, wishing to do his part for Eorzea when his nation would not. It's noble of him. Alas, the man never arrived in the flats. En route, he came upon a merchant being attacked by a dragon. He lost his life going to the stranger's aid. This was his ring, an heirloom passed down through his line. With what a tragic tale, but I wonder, how did the ring find its way back? If the knight fell, it seems a merchant couldn't have survived unscathed. I remember now. Though the knight was mortally wounded, he succeeded in striking down the dragon. With his last breath, he entrusted the ring to the merchant. Yes, that's how it happened. So what do you say? Are you interested? I would be willing to part with the relic for a special price, but for today only. It feels a bit dubious. Let's see. Well, that was one. Okay. So how do I activate this? I said I had to do something, right? Wait, do I talk to him and that activates? Oh. Discuss the local cuisine. Oh, this is the local cuisine. Goodness. But everything looks amazing. And of course, in our journeys, you must have sampled all sorts of food. Some simple food, exotics, feasts. Okay. I guess I don't understand. That's if I wanted to sit there and talk about things, I guess. Greetings and welcome to my exhibit. Please feel free to browse at your leisure. Don't hesitate to let me know if you have any questions. We're looking for objects that are bear connection to the calamity. We have anything that fits the description. As a matter of fact, I do. Yonder painting entitled The Sultana's Seven depicts an inspiring event from the calamity. It was the final days before the fall of Dalamud. Its inexorable approach foretelling our impending doom. Panic spread like wildfire while many in their desperation turned to the sultanate. Looting and rioting broke out across Udal. Quelled the masses, Her Royal Majesty Nanamo Omnamo took to the streets with a guard consisting of only 7 subjects, for they had but alone had the courage to stand with the Sultana. Therefore she addressed the rabbi. Heed me, my beloved citizens. The realm lies upon the brink of the seventh umbral era. Yet so long we live, we must not forget our compassion. Now it is time for you to take. It is not the time to take for your neighbor, but to proffer him in hand of succor. Man, it's kind of hard to read some of this. Brought through the senses of her words, the people laid down their arms and set about healing the wounds they themselves they inflicted on Udal and those who returned from the battlefield and their home. They had left a gleaming jewel in the desert. Her Majesty sounds like a great ruler. So far, so good. Let's look around a little more. And this is the last one here. From the daily necessities of unusual curios, I deal in a manner of wares. Objects of the calamity. Let's see. I'll kind of skim through. Speed this up a little bit. It's a journal I acquired from a venturer who retired injured. The man recorded his experiences during the calamity in detail. I dare say it has values for students of history. Oh, adventurer's first-hand account. I'd love to pore over it. Do you keep a journal of your adventures as well, Leonardo? If so, I'd love to read them one day. I don't keep adventures of shit. I ain't writing shit down. For another historical piece, I have a scrapbook of articles from the Raven, Gridania's leading tabloid that mainly covers the events outside the calamity. The Raven, like the White Raven? I dare say I've seen enough. Let's find a quiet spot to discuss what we bring back. That's actually funny though, that the Raven, that's where I got part of my name for the Van Raven name for the game, for the channel. All right, let's go down here. What's from the White Raven? All right, we have him in here. This looks like as good a spot as any. I don't know about you. That was as well very new and exciting for me. Learning the tale behind each object, it's been a great experience. I won't soon forget it. Now then, we need to decide what we want to take to the minstrel. Have you made up your mind? I want to take the adventurer's journal. I think. Yeah. Sounds good to me. I see. I do consider that too, but I settled on something else. What is it? You don't mind? I'll keep it a surprise. Come on. Let's purchase our respective items and head back to the minstrel. Well, okay. Looks like you're running the show. All right. Looks like we're coming to a close on the quest. So it's nice. I especially enjoy this music too here from an echoed where this was actually played during 1.0. The last 2 weeks it was on. They took all music out of the game, and or at least in the areas, and it was stormy and Dalamud was in the sky, and this is so you'd hear thunder and lightning, and it just played in the background. But so the last I think also the last 2 weeks everyone's account was already backed up, so when you logged in it didn't save, so there you got like relics and shit underneath your bed, and it was I guess it was really cool. I wish I could have seen it. Like, even if I wouldn't have been able to get on like the last night because the servers were so overloaded, it would have been nice to see it for at least the weeks leading up. Alright, let's finish it up. Welcome back. You each found an item, I trust. Well, now what we have here? What have we here? As a token, a great value to me that offer a glimpse into the writer's heart. There's no richer material for penning verses. Now then, what of you, young Nagi? What might this be? It's a scrapbook of articles from The Raven. You see, my sister is a reporter for the tabloid. During the calamity, she traveled the realm interviewing adventurers about their journeys, and I've loved nothing more than to hear of her tales. They seem like such a diverse crowd. Adventurers. No two people were alike, and yet were so united and free, unshackled lives they lived. It struck a chord with me in the time I found myself admiring them. Looking back, it was my sister who instilled in me the desire to see the world and become an adventurer. That's why I chose this scrapbook. I see the footprint someone leaves in their journey, becoming a starting point for another. Scrapbook, huh? Yes, a verse comes to me. A blessing of those souls who have taken their first cherry steps into the unknown. Pray, lend me your ears. He normally comes out and does a thing here. What he's saying basically is there's so many new players now, and there's so many, and you can't forget the past, which is absolutely true. Especially for the people that were paying the subscription to help fund 2.0 before it was done. Whoa, what is this? Oh, what the fuck? Greetings, warrior of light. That is some badass looking gear. This is a world that exists outside your reality. Could it be a dream? A flight of fancy conjured by your weary mind? Perhaps, or perhaps not. That may be the Reaper gear, and I just don't recognize it. Tis a pleasure to meet you again. Yeah, I think that's what it is. In the past, I beckoned you, and you might have come. I might express my gratitude. basically saying thank you. Unexpected hardships may turn our lives upside down, and though we are all desire peace, deep in our hearts, the sparks of conflict never cease to struck. Like an adventurous journey, the world is constantly moving towards the unknown, and it takes a considerable courage to alter course. Small but significant steps in our quest create new adventures. And indeed, another great change is about to visit the world and shall open a way to exciting new journeys. Now it's time for your vision to come to an end. Now open your eyes and awaken from this dream. Till next we meet, I bid you safe travels. Thank you, Yoshi P. Thank you for the generous reward and the uplifting verse. It gives me courage for the road ahead. And speaking of which, it's time to set out on my own. Though it was brief, I enjoyed our time together. I hope to see you again somewhere out there. Pass my regards out to your sister. Later, alligator. Here's another song. I would try to read this, but like it's supposed to be a tune, and I guess I could like try to sing it. Well, that was heartwarming, wasn't it? Nice. Seasonal event complete. And I got a minion. Okay, so that was pretty good. I think the one a few years ago was still better with Dalamu, the little fate thing they did, but that was nice. Okay, so now let's back to Ishgard. Back to the manor. A Fortant manor. Well, hi, ... Let me guess, am I doing another snooze fest? Back to life. Are you back to life? Or do I need to get back to life? How's your eye doing, by the way?
Don't. Please.
Oh, good. Good. So it's perfect?
A knight lives to serve, to protect, to sacrifice. There is no greater calling.
He's losing his mind here a little bit, isn't he? Not you, Curtis.
Leave me to mourn and give chase. For my son, and for the nation he loved. Go!
Your eye popped. Is it like, yeah, so is it like, and it's just
the
like...
sacrifice shall not be forgotten.
My son.
I'd be upset too. Oh, Chiffon. That's right, he just got killed right before this. I forgot that. Your sack of rice. I don't even know. What does that mean? My sack of rice will not be forgotten. What sack of rice? Node's lost in thought. Okay. We are on level 57, probably almost level 58. Getting close. Oh, I'm level 60 now, so I have a actually I have a warrior quest to do, and I can also get gear. Oh. That is so mean. It was his son, Hoshafont, not a sack of fucking rice. My sack of rice will not be forgotten. That's fucking funny, though. That's fucking... Oh, that was good. I mean, it ruined the whole moment, but that was good. Alright, this should give me... Oh, shit. This should give me... my last deal to be level 60 and give me some decent gear. Because I'm rolling on some shit gear. Yes, Curious George. What are you curious about now? Are you curious about what's in my pants? Mission accomplished. Oh, I had that. I guess I had that turned off. That's there we go. Sorry, I had the chat. I've been messing around with the chat, and so it wasn't showing up. I hate that it was messing up like that. Trouser banana, but I was messing around with some other stuff. Okay. And I have to slap him. The fuck is... There it is. Hey, a Twitcher. Yeah, it looks like there is. I wish I would have kept that, Wonder why the chat's not staying up, though. Normally it would stay up longer than that. I must have done something to fuck it up. Alright, we're going to Scamp's Skull Valley. Unless it's something with... Shut down. 1 second. Okay, up here. I'll have to fuck with it later. Over here. I wonder why the chat's not staying on the screen, though. It's actually really bothering me. While that's going on, I can... Interesting. Refresh browser when it looks... No. Oh, yeah. Sorry for that delay there. Okay, it's gonna go into a solo instance thing. Oh, I would have had Defiance on. I think it's where I get Decimate, actually. So I'm gonna overpower everything to fucking... Boom. Yep, you mean, not the Jamie Johnson, the Jeremiah Johnson nod. Fucking Jeremiah Johnson. I remember Dad had that movie. I don't even know if I've ever seen all of it. All I know is if I had that hair and that beard, I would drop everything and move into a cabin way up north and wear flannels and beards and flannels and I wonder if whoa. Oh, come on. What's happening? I was reading. I think I may know why the chat's not staying on since I changed the system. I'm not the system I'm using, but like the URL I'm using for the chat notifications. They're more fancy, but I want them to stay on the screen longer. I'll get the scorpion and what is this, Sahagin? Give me the gear I need, though. I'm getting fucked up. Did you go and make your Twitch account yet? Or did you log into your Twitch account? Or is that a big fat no? I bet it's a big no. Oh, oh fuck your spinning tail move. I have a spinning tail move too, called Still Cyclone, which it will be Decimate soon. No. Yeah, I figured. Oh, I'm gonna die. Holy shit. There we go. I did some Thrill of Battle. Take that. Okay. And it's like these other guys are not even doing anything for damage at all. Like, they're fucking not doing anything. There we go, 1%. Is that it, or is there more? Oh. That's it. Okay, so for the alert box that I'm using, that's interesting. Nah, fuck it. But it might have something to do with that. Yay! Pretty sure it gets some pretty ugly armor, I think. So, open font settings. See, there's the test follow. Look at that. Woo! Isn't that fucking fancy, huh? But I don't know why. Like, I have this too. Like, see, it makes noise, so you know it's fancy. But I don't know why the fucking alert animation fade out. We don't want fade out. Wait, what the fuck is all of this? We want it to fade out, fade left, zoom out, no, bounce out, slide out, up. I don't know. I think I'm in the right. I think I'm in somewhere in the right section. Maybe. I don't know. I have decimate now, and I also have gear to open. Have it put on my most basically auto gear me. Oh, and it's still not giving me, like, oh, because I have gear that's better than that. Oh, that's no fun. I want to wear the shit it was supposed to come with. That was the big deal. That's not it. Oh, there it is. There we go. Okay. Where was it? So back to the foundation. One second. So that was, where was I at? So yeah, alert, layout, alert animation. That doesn't make much sense. Alright, whatever. I'll have to mess with it another time. Let's go. It's 12 or 10:23, so I guess I'll end the stream for the night. I did it for an hour or so. That's pretty good. But I guess I'll go ahead and cut the stream here because I won't be able to play and do much more anyway. But I'll see you guys next time. Curtis, I'll see you tomorrow. I'll get that chat deal figured out and get it fixed. So I'll see you guys later. See ya.